because I have a lot of anxiety.
Oh.
And stress.
We both do.
Sorry.
Don't. Because it's not even like that. It's, I don't know. It's a new thing, and sometimes that comes with roadblocks.
Right. Like the live streaming people, where there are a lot of people who I've known who are absolutely dope singer-songwriters and performers, but live streaming is just fucking awkward and grueling. And especially when you're beginning. Like, if you're going to live stream all the time... Like, I have some friends that, like, do the Twitch deal where they're gaming on Twitch or just...
They do the Twitch.
They do the Twitch. No, they're like Twitch streamers and shit. Mm-hmm. And they, yeah, dude. Like, have you ever gone on Twitch?
No.
So what you can do is, like, search, like a tag, basically, like any of them, where you, like, search for a specific game or... a gaming channel, LGBT, like whatever your thing is, and you can go to like recent streaming, and there's all these people that are streaming under whatever tags they set up, and you can just pop into someone's live stream, and all of the recent ones, it's just somebody who's like, oh, hey guys, and then they're quietly playing their game and nobody's watching.
Oh.
Well, that's just that, but that's how it is.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And
that's
those people, it's a grind. Like, the people who really take it seriously because they're fucking really trying.
Yeah.
Just like we are with this or with our art. And they're just, like, streaming all the time. And, like, people don't watch in the beginning.
Yeah. That's okay.
And, like, honestly, it's funny, too, actually. I bet a lot of Twitch streamers throughout the pandemic have probably been watching people be like, let's do live stream stuff now, it's easy. And they're probably like, yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be taking a seat in like a month. Asshole. I've been doing live streams with 0 viewers for 10 years.
Yeah. I feel like there's so many communities that probably feel that way since the pandemic, because everybody is an introvert now. It's like the first time in history, or in pop culture in my life anyway, that...
Everyone's like a scared, agoraphobic, introverted, sad person. All
the extroverted party people suddenly have to adapt to, like, the inside of the house lifestyle.
Oh, yeah.
It's so funny. It's funny, at my house specifically, I feel like my brother, one of my brothers I live with, he's 20. He's gonna be turning 21 pretty soon, actually.
When's his birthday?
May.
Oh,
cool. His last birthday was in the pandemic as well.
Shit, fucking mine was too.
Yeah.
I didn't think it would be in November.
Yeah, his next one's gonna be. He's gonna turn 21.
That's cool.
Yeah. That's fucked. That's a whole other topic.
You guys are gonna, what do they call it? You're gonna have a Drizzly's 3-person rager.
I don't even know.
Your fucking
So that's what I was gonna say though. He's more... I don't even know if I'd call him an introvert. I don't know if he'd call himself that, but he's very much a homebody, and he's very good at being a homebody.
Right.
Like, he has a good time in the house.
Yeah.
And I am, like, we joke about this, and his partner Bailey, who's also our roommate, jokes about this with me too, that I'm the probably most extroverted one in our house now. Just because, like, I will leave the house, and if I'm doing things that are interesting, or if I'm, like, if I have a bag of clothes or whatever, I could be gone for, like, 3 days, and the only thing I'd be concerned about is coming home to feed my cat. Like, I don't really care. And then I'll burn out, and I'll go home, and I'll sleep for, like, 3 days or something, but it's just fine.
I'm on that wave, too, but without the cat.
Yeah, that's more freedom. Yeah. I got the cat to hold myself responsible, actually, so I would actually, like, come home and take care of my shit. It's a long story.
Shout out to Milo, if you're listening.
Yeah, love you, little boy. He's not listening.
Why would he be listening?
Imagine if you listen to our podcast.
Podcasts for cats?
My headcanon is that Milo listens to my podcast when I'm at home.
Oh.
Anyway, I'm off topic now.
That's cute. Imagine if he could.
Oh. For those wondering, Milo's a little orange cat. He's orange and white. He's not little, actually. He's a little chubby boy. Anyways.
Okay.
I'm completely off topic.
Sorry. No, fuck topics. There is no topic.
I was gonna say, it's been funny because my whole time growing up, like, even when we were homeschooled and stuff, I've shared a room with Emerson for a long time when we were kids, and then I moved out and whatever, and now we live together again during the pandemic, and it's been really funny because he's always been like, Theo, like, take a chill pill. Like, come home, clean your room, wash some clothes, like, just watch Netflix today, like, chill out. And I'm like, blah! No, I'm hanging out with my friends, I'm doing this, it's 3 a.m., I'm in Southie, I'm hanging out with my friends in Chinatown, I don't know, something's happening. What's going on? I have no idea. I haven't taken a shower in 2 days. And now that's just not a thing I can do, obviously.
Right, so that life was before the coronavirus,
yes.
right? Yeah.
I'm not a psychopath. But
Yeah.
it's been really funny because now the people that are in the house that, like, I never made fun of him for that. I actually really respect that about him. I don't know if he knows that, but the fact that he could be such a homemaker and like I'll come. I left the house yesterday or the day before yesterday, and Emerson was doing a puzzle and drinking tea.
Oh yeah, they crushed that puzzle.
I came home like 7 hours later, and he was doing the puzzle, and it was done almost.
Yeah, that's fucked.
It was insane, and he played with the cats. He has taught his kitten circus tricks. Lavi knows a bunch of tricks now, including handshakes and like twirls and things. Like, he's just making the most of this pandemic, and our house is beautiful now. It looked like a regular Boston apartment before with like all dorm furniture, and like we had a couch made of a fence at one point.
Nice.
He's salvaged a bunch of furniture. Him and Bailey specifically. They've been cranking on home care stuff, and I've been up and down. I don't know. I think in the beginning I was suffering. It was just
your room's looking pretty good now, though.
Huh?
Your room's looking pretty good now, though.
Oh yeah, I got pretty good at that, but it was a skill set that I think I learned from them.
Oh yeah.
And it's funny because if it weren't for the pandemic, I might not have taken that chill to like focus on that stuff.
Yeah, I hear that. Shit.
Yeah.
What was I about to say? Oh, yeah, I had a random thought. How many people, I would like to see some research done on this.
Mm-hmm.
How many adult humans in the United States have completed a puzzle and how many haven't? Because I was just thinking in my head, I literally have never just done a puzzle.
Any puzzle?
I've never finished a puzzle.
Okay, so
I've never just sat down, even if it took months, I've never just done a puzzle ever in my life.
I feel like you can't spread a puzzle out over months. I know some people do, but maybe I'm just thinking of the cats. That sounds like a nightmare.
Oh, I mean, cats are not. Like, I've just literally not done a puzzle. I've never finished one. Every time I've seen somebody mid-puzzle and I, like, sit down and try to, like, contribute a little bit, I'm like, no. Like, my blood pressure rises. Like, oh, my guy starts sweating. And
You just don't strike me as a puzzle person.
I am not a puzzle person.
Yeah, I liked puzzles when I was a kid, but I never could do... The biggest puzzle I think I've ever done was 500 pieces.
Huh.
The puzzle Emerson did the other day, Emerson and Bailey both worked on it, but Emerson finished it, was about 1,000 pieces, I think.
Yeah.
Might have been 5,000.
Wow. My family is like that. Like, my mom, my sisters, and my brother, they'll, like, my whole life and in recent history, there's just a big-ass puzzle on a table.
Yeah.
In the house at all times. And
That's
just,
such a comforting vibe.
There used to be a puzzle wall.
Wow, finished ones?
Yeah, where my mom would glue them.
That's so cool.
Or something, like would fix them to a board or something.
That's a neat idea.
It's gone now, though, because there was just too many puzzles, and they're basically just like stock photos.
Yeah.
So they just looked like horrible decorations eventually, you know what I mean? Just like a picture of like a hot air balloon.
Did you know that you can buy blank puzzles at like Art Supply?
Yeah, I have seen shit like that. It seems pretty cool.
We should make our own puzzles, even though we can't do puzzles.
You know what would be funny?
What?
Is getting a completed puzzle. Like, or finishing a puzzle. I'm like, let's find a puzzle that's already done. Because I can't fucking do puzzle.
This doesn't even sound like a word anymore.
Completed puzzle?
Puzzle.
Yeah, that's true. Puzzle.
What's your point? Go on.
Imagine painting it once it was done.
Painting over the original image?
Yeah. Priming it somehow, and then fucking taking it apart again. So now it's a painting that's your painting as a puzzle.
You could do that. You could also buy a blank puzzle at like Art Supply.
Yeah, but then you'd have to do a white puzzle. You have to finish a white puzzle.
I think they come finished.
Really?
And then you paint them and take them apart.
Oh, because I thought you just get a incomplete
white
suck. Puzzle,
that sounds
and you
awful.
have to finish it before you design it.
No, I understand how you got there.
Terrible.
No, it comes as like a big sheet of like cardboard that's perforated, so you can pop the puzzle apart.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's cool. That makes sense,
I bought
actually.
one a long time ago and drew... It was in high school, so I drew like a blue girl crying. And then I lost the puzzle. I don't know.
Nice. Good stuff. Yeah, I like stuff like that. That'd be kind of interesting with mixed media or collage even.
Yeah.
I saw a painting one time. I fucking forget where it was. It might have been at the Portrait Gallery in DC.
Oh, I want to go there so bad.
Maybe it wasn't. It might have been online, actually. But it was interesting because it wasn't a puzzle, but it was this woman who painted a self-portrait where it was partially completed and the other half of it was a paint by numbers.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
That she made. Like, it wasn't like it was literally the rest of the painting.
Yeah.
Was like the rest of the composition designed as a paint by numbers, so it was incomplete.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it was super interesting. It had like a really profound message as well that I don't remember.
Yeah.
Like it was a very cool show. Huh. I fucking can't remember what that was. Maybe I will. It's too bad we don't have listeners that could help us figure this out.
Oh, I know. Imagine if we had like a listener base that did like the FBI, like Twitter do your thing.
Yeah, can't do that.
Yeah.
When
someday.
no one's listening.
Maybe someday.
Maybe, yeah. We'll get there.
Yeah.
Hopefully. It's okay.
Maybe we'll look it up and put the person's bio in the description of this video.
Yeah, we'll try. Yeah, who knows? Yeah. Anyway, but it would be kind of cool though if like you had like a 16 by 20 puzzle.
Yeah.
That you created and then you kind of mounted it to a board or but only partially. And then just saying.
Yeah.
Could be a thing.
It'd be really neat to do a thing where you like made a painting on a puzzle and then sold the individual pieces of the puzzle for like $1. But if all those people ever met up one day, they could make a painting.
So the only problem with that is that you would be buying for $1 just like a random abstract puzzle
Nobody
piece.
would ever do it.
Like it'd be like, great, I love this. I'm gonna get this framed.
The thing that'd be so funny about it though is if you did give away a little puzzle pieces that built up to an image and you were just like a emerging artist or an artist without a following, and then like 50 years from now you're famous.
Yeah.
Those puzzle pieces would be worth so much money, and all those people would be like, "Fuck!"
Did you
like
ever...
I don't know what I did with this tiny thing.
Did you ever play Yu-Gi-Oh when you were a kid?
I wasn't allowed to play Yu-Gi-Oh.
Do you know what the card Exodia is?
No.
I think about that sometimes, but like basically it's like a 5-piece card. I think where it's like the most powerful card in the game.
5-piece card.
Well, yeah, it's a thing. One card is his leg, the leg of Exodia, and his other leg, and you need all of the cards to create the whole guy to use him in the game.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I don't know, just thought about that with painting sometimes. Or like, you ever seen, I think there's a lot of like Chinese art, or maybe Eastern art, where they create a pattern with boards and canvases into like a large shape of different canvases, paint one image on them, and then hang them up staggered and
really
spaced out. You ever seen that before?
No.
Oh, it's like I'm pretty sure it's like I think it's kind of a cliche like thing. Like it's something you would probably see at like in a Chinese restaurant. Not like shitting on it, but like I think it like, if you were familiar with Chinese art, you might be like, oh yeah, that's like textbook.
Yeah. Or
something. But like imagine if all of these paintings were hanging exactly as they are, but it was one image.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's kind of a thing. I feel like that's like a thing in abstract art circles or kind of artists that are more decor focused.
I think I've seen that layout. This is like kind of a very different thing, but my mom, when she gets canvas prints of photos, she orders them sometimes split out on like 3 different canvases.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, that's cool stuff. I've seen a lot of painters do that with I've seen a lot of people do like botanical or floral things like that, where it's like multiple canvases spaced out.
That's interesting.
I've never really done that. I think I have a weird like waste brain where I'm afraid of wasting things.
Me too.
All the time, like everything. So I think if I had multiple canvases, I think I would be like, oh,
yeah,
I can't do it.
I hoard canvases.
You do hoard canvases,
I really
actually.
Do.
You're like, I want it. Give it to me. And then you never use it.
Yeah. Emerson says I have magpie brain with my arts class.
Magpie brain.
I think it's true. He said that one time, but I like it.
You identify with it?
Yeah, it's true. I collect the shiny thing, especially if it's in the trash.
Yeah, I have noticed that about you. You know what is a telltale sign of somebody who does that?
Who? What?
Is people who have this is like a call out, but like people who have little cups and tins.
Fuck,
that
that's so true.
Filled with bullshit.
Yeah,
like
there's so many little tins.
Like a bobby pin, a button, like a piece of metal.
I need my bobby pin button metal bowl.
Yeah. It's not a bad thing, but it is a thing. Like that is like if you have a little like cute ceramic cup filled with like junk. Yeah. Tiny junk.
I really am a tiny junk person. I really like ceramic cups. I like going to Goodwill and finding little ceramics that somebody made in their like intro to pottery class and got donated.
Yeah.
How long have we been talking?
We're
45 minutes. Wow.
We're at 45.
We're just barely scraping the surface with art stuff right now too.
Oh yeah, fuck art. Who gives a shit?
I quit, actually.
Whatever we want.
Yeah, just
How
kidding.
many artists have you ever